Up next on Line TV, you have Danielle Rogers with your updated sports, Hayden Edwards with an updated weather forecast, and Jake Paul with a look at the spring scene play. All that and more, Line TV starts now. It's Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018. Good to see that you tuned in with us this morning. I'm Joshua Cremines.
And I'm Josh Klein. Let's get started with some announcements. Tryouts for the 2018 varsity tennis team will begin on May 14th and 15th at 5 at the SHS courts. You must have a current physical in order to try out. No exceptions. Returning players must try out. The top 10 players on ladies' and men's sides will make varsity. Everyone else will be invited to play the Searcy Youth Tennis League. Students may begin signing up for the tennis tryouts on Monday, April 30th in Doc Watson's room 317.
Any G2 student entering grades 10 through 12 this fall are interested in attending Arkansas's in the World Model United Nations Summer Camp. Please come by the Guidance Center for more information or by logging on to the website using the following link below.
For any boy or girl that would like to join the wrestling team, the Searcy High School wrestling team will be holding tryouts today from 3:30 to 6 p.m. in the wrestling room, the old field house. You must have a physical to try out. Go by Coach Ashburn or Miss Evans' room to pick up a flyer and sign up.
Final varsity basketball tryouts. The final chance to try out for the varsity basketball team will be May 21st and May 22nd at 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. in the high school gym. Students must have a current physical on file with the school to try out.
Tryouts for the 2018 SHS Lion and Lady Lion golf team will be May 14th and 15th at Searcy Country Club. Any student wishing to try out must sign up in Coach Turner's room 117. Have a physical and return the information sheet. There will be a mandatory meeting in Coach Turney's room on May 10th at 3:15 for all students wishing to try out. Free physicals at school are scheduled for April 6th. Physical forms and information sheets can be picked up in Coach Turney's room.
Now let's send over J. Paul to give us a look about Spring Sing.
The 45th annual Spring Sing musical production was held on the Harding campus Easter weekend. With the theme of heroes and villains, it featured the talents of more than 1,000 Harding students. Let's see what a few of them had to say about their experience.
I've been a part of Spring Sing for 4 years, so from freshman to senior year, and I have been in large part, and I've been in ensemble for 2 years, large part for 4 years, and I've also been a small choreographer the past 2 years.
I decided to participate in both the shows because, first of all, I love theatrics, I love performing, I've always have, but also my friends wanted me to join my second show that I'm in, and so I was going to say yes to help them.
Many Spring Sing performers do the best they can, but Max knows what it really takes to perform on the big stage.
Be willing to put in the time. Like I said, it's a massive time commitment, and if you aren't willing to go full in, head first, do it, give it your all, then you don't need to come out in the first place, because they're there to work and they're there to put on the best show that they possibly can. And so just being able to immerse yourself completely in the world that is Spring Sing, that's what it needs, that's what it takes.
Spring Sing is more than just about the music and the performance. It's about the connections you make as well.
Just all the relationships. You get so many friendships because it's like a function. Functions in college are pretty much just fun times that you get to hang out with a whole bunch of friends.
I don't think it had anything to do with my classification. I think that it was due in part to my commitment to put in the work and rehearsal to make sure that my audition was good enough to impress them to accept me as host.
It takes quite a bit of time and practice to get ready for the first performance, but the students will do whatever it takes.
We started 1st of January, and so we didn't stop till the very end of the final show. And so I'd say it was roughly 3 months of practicing, and every week we practiced roughly 12 hours. And so it was a lot of practice, but it was fun practice too.
the production value was out of this world, and I was completely amazed. And being on that stage and performing as a freshman was completely surreal.
Choreography with all of your heart, because we're not allowed to dance at Harding. And also just sing and just have fun. You're going to be stressed out. Your grades might drop, but it's all worth it. The people make it worth it, and the charities that we do it for is so much worth it.
More than 11,000 people from all over the country and the world came for Spring Sing, providing a huge boost for the Searcy economy. And 8 local charities benefited from the $6,000 in donation from the participating clubs. These well-deserved charities are the real heroes, making a difference in everyday life in our community. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, J. Paul.
Now let's send over weatherman Hayden Edwards to give us an updated weather forecast for this week.
Good morning, Searcy High School. My name is Hayden Edwards, here to bring your updated weather forecast. Today we'll have a high of 84, mostly cloudy skies, rain at 10%, winds going south at 15 miles per hour, humidity will be at 70%, and your sun rose at 6:14 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we'll have a low of 68, late thunderstorms with your rain chance at 40%, winds going south at 15 miles per hour, humidity will be at 81%, and your sun will set at 7:53 p.m. Onto the almanac. Average temperatures will be a high of 77, a low of 53. Monthly average of precipitation is 5.52 inches, and your month to date is 0 inches. Onto the 5cast. Thursday, we will have cloudy skies with a high of 84, a low of 67, and a 20% chance of rain. Friday, we will have PM thunderstorms with a high of 78 and a low of 59 with a 50% chance of rain. Saturday, we'll have AM showers with a high of 79, a low of 55, and a 50% chance of rain. Sunday, we will have mostly sunny skies with a high of 83 and a low of 57 with a 10% chance of rain. And Monday, we will have a partly cloudy skies with a high of 84, a low of 55, and a 10% chance of rain. So it looks like at the beginning of the weekend, we're gonna have a little bit of rain, but overall it's gonna be a warm week. So let's send it back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you, Hayden.
Now let's take a look and see what we're going to be having for lunch today. Today we'll be having turkey and cheese flatbread, lettuce, tomato, and pickles, nacho cheese Doritos, seasoned green beans, peaches, golden apples, cupcake, and milk.
Be sure to thank our lunch ladies for their hard work in preparing delicious meals for us. So Josh, let's talk about prom. As all of you may know, prom was held this past Saturday at SHS, and it was lit. I'm sure most of our SHS students had a good time.
I sure know I did. Now moving on. The ceremony for the 2018 Governor's Young Artist Competition held at the Governor's Mansion was this past Saturday. Of the 8 SHS students that were selected by the judges to be in the show, we had 4 of our students place. Anna Rachel Height won the show's biggest honor, Best of Show, for her pen and ink drawing. Avery Tillett, Sarah Weaver, and Maria Agvito all received honorable mentions.
Now, let's send it over to Danielle to give us the latest sports updates.
Good morning, Searcy High School. Welcome to the final edition of Searcy Line Sports Update with me, Danielle Rogers. With soccer coming to a close, we wanted to see Megan opinion on the past season.
The season has been very exciting and very special. We've done a lot better than people thought we were going to, and our team just gets along really well, and the way we support and encourage and lift each other up has really helped us this season.
Girls softball so far has a record of 9 wins and 11 losses, but hoping to redeem themselves. The girls has a game today at BB starting at 4:30. Go out and support them against the Badgers. In the national sports, the NFL draft started with Baker Mayfield beginning the first overall pick going to Cleveland Browns. Other big names in the draft in Arkansas' own Frank Ragnow was picked up by the Detroit Lions as the 20th overall pick, and also Shaquem Griffin, an outside linebacker from UCF, who has made a name for himself, beginning the only NFL, hopefully with one hand to play with his twin brother at Seattle. Well, Searcy, that's all for sports news today. Let's kick it back to News Desk.
Thanks, Danielle. Well, That wraps up our show for today. If you missed any past shows of Lion TV, you can go to www.cerseiLionPress.com and click the Watch Us Now logo.
And remember to follow us on Twitter using @LionTV and on Facebook and Instagram @CerseiLionTV.
We had a good day, Cersei, and we'll see you again on Friday. Stay safe.